Heidi ho, good neighbors, and welcome back to Terraria. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit interesting. We're going to be making our expert mode world. That's right. So, yeah, we'll keep it small. Yeah, terribly sorry about that. I've been a bit sniffly the last few days, and, well, that Discord video I did was very possibly unappealing because of that, and I do apologize, but, well, I can't really build a YouTube channel if I never record, right? So I'll try to keep that to a minimum, hopefully. So let's, Viridian Undergrowth. Eh. The daydream of party time. The magical territory. These just aren't as good as some of the ones we were getting earlier in the series. The modern seaside. The best sorority. Not quite as good as the sorority of bubbles, as I recall. No, we're not gonna go with that one. Grounds of Flatus, no. Come on. The Chad's Wharf. Sure, okay. So for the seed, we're actually gonna do, let's see, if I can remember it off the top of my head. It was... God, if this isn't right, we're gonna have to do this all over again. But I believe this is right, question mark? I'm trying to do something very special for this. No, it was not right. Okay, I gotta look that up. The virgin getting the seed wrong on the first try versus the Chad's Wharf of getting it right. Oh, whatever. Time to looky. I've got my phone out. Terraria, drunk seed. Excuse me, sorry. Secret world seeds. Oh, I was close. I was real close. Yeah. Okay. So, new world. I'm sorry we're wasting so much time on this episode. The pinnacle of intestines. Ugh. The hinterland of luxury. Well, that's not where we're going. Illicit hides. The grotesque schmeckle. Sure. Why the hell not? 5, 16, 2020. And expert mode. Here we go. Yes! Got it. So this is Drunk World, which gives us both corruption and crimson in the same world. The drawback, however, is that the seed, despite being a seed, is random every time. So even if you type in the same seed, you'll get the same benefits, but not the same map. And that is true of all the secret seeds, which there are several of, some of which we may even explore in our own time. But as you can see, yes, we've got crimson and corruption on our icon there. So let's head in and start getting ready for the other world. Yes, Drunk Worlds by default use the Terraria Otherworld soundtrack, which is a cancelled game by the makers of Terraria, obviously. So instead of just letting all the awesome, badass soundtracks they made go to waste, ooh, a world tree. Instead of just letting it all go to waste, they reused it for Terraria. And you can get this awesome music in a regular world too, you just need to wait until you unlock the Party Girl, which is why the Party Girl in this world replaces the guide. Oh, it's the exact same aglet as the one we've already got. Oh well. So yeah, if for some reason you're crazy and don't want to listen to Terraria Otherworld, you can talk to the Party Girl right away and disable it. But seriously, why would you ever do that? I love the Terraria Otherworld track. So, one thing that I've been doing in that short little break between the last episode of Terraria and this episode is I've been watching another YouTuber that does Terraria content, Chippy Gaming. He's way more popular than I am. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm giving him a shout out. He's got thousands of subscribers. I've got maybe 2 or 3. But yeah, he's been doing a hardcore Let's Play where if he dies once, it is over. And that is super entertaining to watch. Part of me almost wants to do it too, but A, I feel like we would have to wrap up this particular series first, which may take a while. And B, I would definitely be doing that exclusively on a classic mode world, instead of, nothing great here. Instead of on master mode like he is, because, I'm okay at the game, not great at the game. Man, we've got a lot of cobweb. Hermes boots, awesome. Now, unfortunately, it is as I said, you cannot really copy my world just by doing the seed. So, no matter what awesome treasures I find, they are exclusively for me. Sorry. But the reason I did this is so that we could have a convenience of one expert world to do all the bosses in. Because we've got both corruption and crimson. which doesn't happen naturally in regular worlds, but you can do it artificially by using corrupting or crimsoning substances like seeds, or a special item you get way late in the game called the Clentaminator. Got some sapphire. Awesome possum. I think we might have enough cobweb to complete our set now. So I'm actually going to pop back over to Homeworld real quick and do that. But another thing that I was considering, partially inspired by watching Chippy Gaming do hardcore, I haven't played Minecraft in a really long time. Mostly because without mods, I tend to get bored of it, but if I were doing a series in hardcore mode, and if it were running concurrently with Terraria, like if I move Terraria to 4 p.m., and then 6 p.m. could be a second series, I don't know, could be pretty dope. And with that, we have completed the Capricorn set. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Capricorn hooves, instead of the weird looking tail. Our set is complete. And with that, our first major goal is also complete. That is awesome. And we've got plenty of silk left, so we can make a bed too. Before I forget, I'm gonna stop in with the dude guy here and restock on ammo. There we go. Don't need this. Worm tooth? No, I don't think I need those. Don't think I need gel right now, so yeah. Perfecto. Holy crap, I've got a lot of gold. I should probably put that in the good old piggy bank before I do much more in that expert mode world. Excuse me, sorry. Just had a coffee burp there. My bad. Looks good to me. Back to the adventure we go. The grotesque schmeckle. We could go down that cave again, or we could see... Oh, yeah, right. The world tree here. Oh well. Man, I am loving this Capricorn armor we got. Actually, you know what? Let's do the tail just for a bit. It's got the same animation as the mermaid costume, but yeah. I don't know, it's fine on land, but once you start jumping, it just kind of looks weird because you would think it would like flop down a bit, but it doesn't. So yeah, gonna stick with the hooves. That is neat though that you can toggle them like that. Oh, one thing that I did forget to mention, but I was reminded of while thinking about a certain item that will be useful for that hunting treasure chests. Enemies that have rare drops will have a higher chance of dropping said rare drops in expert mode, and an even higher chance in master mode, if I'm not horribly mistaken. But I know the expert mode, at least, boosts the chance. So there is a rare spawn called the Nymph that drops a very special item. In classic difficulty, it has a 50% chance of dropping that special item. And in expert mode, it has a 100% chance. I don't know if it's always exactly double the chance, but in that case, it definitely is. And when I say that, I mean like other rare drops, like the slime staff. That, I believe, only gets... well, I guess it is technically double the chance, since it goes from 0.1% chance to 0.2. I'm not certain. Ah, here come the harpies. But of course, everything has higher defense, higher hit points, and they hit harder. But that's just the regular enemies in expert mode. The bosses? They also get some new unique moves that they can only use in the higher difficulties. And in exchange, they now drop what's called treasure bags, which contain more than their usual amount of their regular drops, as well as one special drop per boss. So, for example, the Eye of Cthulhu drops a special accessory. As do Brain of Cthulhu and Eater of Worlds. But it's not always an accessory. Sometimes with later bosses it's a special unique weapon or some kind of armor maybe. It really depends. What the hell just hit me? Oh. I didn't even see that fish there. It kind of blended in. There weren't really any crimson gullets there, were there? No. Potentially problematic, but that is fine. We can always come back later. So I'm just gonna carve my way through this world tree. There we go. I can't guarantee we will be able to take down it. Oh, the dead world tree. This is unique to Drunk World Gen. It is a brown painted world tree. It's a paint effect from you usually get it from an NPC later in the game called the Painter. Not too much later in the game, but farther than we are along. And paint usually doesn't naturally spawn, but this is Drunk World, so anything goes. At the bottom of this world tree is a unique dungeon. Which will make it significantly harder on us to do the next boss in expert difficulty now that I'm realizing. But, well, I'll see what I can do. Just gotta be very, very careful. Without a proper dungeon entrance, there's no real way of knowing in Drunk World when the dungeon begins, or where the old man who spawns the boss will be. Ah, yes. Here we are in the dungeon. Try not to get too low. There we go. There we go. I think I can handle this. Usually we're not able to fight these sorts of enemies until after the boss. But hey presto, here we are. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Thus far, we are not low enough to summon the Dungeon Guardian. Muramasa. Damn it. Well, that's less than ideal. We can't open this until way later, by the way. Like, the key it requires has to be crafted, and the crafting materials are not early game. Beware of these cursed skulls. If they hit you, you will be unable to use your weapons, or any items for that matter, for, I think it's about 15 seconds. I might be a bit wrong about that. They're fairly easy to avoid, though. That is, if you're using a ranged weapon. Whoa, no. Wow. That was a... Whoa, nope. Don't want to go too low. If we go below sea level, we will summon the Dungeon Guardian. Of course the old man is here. Why wouldn't he be? Right here in this cramped little space with nothing to save me from the Bone Daddy. Eesh. Ancient Necro Helmet. Hell yes. 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 Oh, that is so, so good. Awesome. Oh, that is phenomenal. Okay. Do we dare go lower? I don't have a depth meter. I don't know when the Dungeon Guardian will appear. Alright, we're good. With this little step. Still good. Oh, this is so tense. Alright, what I'm gonna do... Hold on. Okay, we managed not to get the cursed debuff, even though we got hit twice. Okay, so I'm gonna swap out these and have this on, and be ready to nope the F out. I didn't nope the F out in time. Alright, so that's Dungeon Guardian. Now you know what he's like. Friendly guy. He likes long walks on the beach. And, he prefers Pepsi over Coca-Cola, which is rather controversial. But other than that, yeah, he's a pretty chill dude. What the... Okay, for a second I thought that was a corruptor instead of an eater. I was wondering how we were suddenly on hard mode. I mean, it's a bit confusing because hard mode is different from expert mode. Hard mode is what happens when you beat the halfway boss of the game. And it causes a lot of weaker enemies to be replaced by stronger enemies. But not in the same way that expert and master mode work, which is where it gets kind of confusing. It's... If you don't understand already, you'll understand in due time. I promise. Just bear with me. Now, we are going to need... You know, it's strange. I usually have such a hard time finding Hermes boots. Now it's all we're finding. Anyway, how many bones did I get? Because we're going to need cobweb and bone to make more necro armor, which is the ranged set. An ice slime. Are we near frost? Yeah, evidently. Up. Welcome to expert mode, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's another thing. When you die, not if you die, but when you die, you have to have a longer countdown before you can come back in expert and master mode. So that's always fun. Oh, and if you try to jump over zombies, they will also jump whenever you jump, so you'll just collide with them mid-air. Oof. Remember when I said I was okay at Terraria, but not great? This is why I've been dreading doing expert mode to show off the expert bosses. Because, though I have beaten classic difficulty several times, I've never actually fully beaten expert mode. Now, if I beat classic mode without doing all the bosses, you know, their expert equivalents immediately after doing their classic equivalents, I will get overgeared and will probably be able to tear through them no problem. Like if I use post-final boss gear to take on the entirety of expert mode, for example, then yes, but when it's purely a matter of skill and using gear of an appropriate tier for each boss, then no. I've never been able to properly do that. Go ahead, laugh, make fun of me for being a chump, but it's the way it is. Even though I've had this game since 2011, I only play it every now and again. I don't play it constantly, okay? I'm not super well practiced with it. No, I've been here. Okay. Wait a minute. Anvil, was that where you make the... It was either Anvil or Loom. Come to think of it, I'm going to head back to Homeworld and talk to the guide. Because if I can get some Necro armor before we fight Bone Daddy, then... I mean, it might be technically cheating, I guess, but it's not like we're using like a modded or hacked world. It's just the way that that particular world worked. If we're able to get resources from it, that's what a proper rogue would do. Alright, so let's take a look at... Actually, let's take a look at what Cobweb can make, because it's fewer things than what Bone can make. Oh, it's a workbench. Okay. I was thinking we would need like the bone grinder or something, which in that case we wouldn't be able to complete the Necro set before Bone Daddy because we would have to delve deeper into a dungeon. I don't know why I keep calling Skeletron Bone Daddy, it's just funny to me. That's interesting. I have never done a summoner build, even after the inclusion of whips. Yeah, so how many bones did we get? We're probably going to need way more. We're definitely going to need more cobweb. Which is why some people might be screaming at me for wasting cobweb on a cosmetic set of armor. But come on. Necro armor will come and go, but this Capricorn armor is going to be with us for the rest of the series. That is how awesome it is. Eh. We got 84 bones, which means... Yeah. Oh, that's right. That is right. Oh, that is right. Yup. I should have known that we would need more shadow scale. But that's fine, because we also need jungle spores, and we haven't even found any of them yet. This is probably the most useful item in the game, and it can be made pre-hard mode, so that's pretty dope. And this is basically just a non-portable version of the void bag that you'd put in your base. That's a summoning item, or a boss coupon. I thought of that term the other day and I thought it was hilarious. I'm probably not the first person to think of it. Oh, this is another one of those cosmetic items from the latest update. Wait, wasn't I gonna make a bed? Man, I am a distracted Dilbert today. I blame the sniffles, even though they haven't been, hopefully haven't been as much of a problem in this episode. Bed, 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 bed. Where be the beds? Mushroom bed. Eh. I'll just make a regular bed. What the hell is this? Okay, I don't need that. Oh, right. Okay. So I will put this bed... Yeah, I'll put it here. Boink. And what we can also do is right-click the Z's to speed up time. As you can see, the moon is now flying across the sky. And that's useful for skipping nighttime, if one were so inclined. Personally, I don't really care. But now that our spawn point is set, if I leave and then come back, yeah, we start in the floating citadel now, instead of having to climb all the way back up from the Earth's crust over there. Awesome. So, how long have I been recording? Probably about 40 minutes. Haven't made nearly as much progress as I was originally intending to make today, though I don't really know why I thought I would be making a ton of progress in expert mode, considering how scrubby I still am at this game. But we got some progress. We've started along the path to getting Necro Armor. We completed our Capricorn set, so we can stop wasting silk and cobweb on, cosmetic items and do practical things with them. We got a bed. That's always nice. So, yeah. I will see you another time, perhaps. Thanks for watching.